Hello, my name is Neal Vaughan. I'm a plein air drawer, I suppose. That's mostly my medium. This is a kind of a studio tour, but in a strange way, because I thought I'd show you really what my studio is, which is outside. As a plein air drawer and painter, my studio really is in the wilderness. This particular one is Wilderness Island in Carshalton. It's a lovely oasis, especially during lockdown. I've come around here quite often with my wife and my children. But really, this is about being away, being isolated, and just drawing. I normally draw for about an hour to 2 hours, sometimes even 3, depending on the size of the picture. But you can see around you, it's a wonderful oasis, really, in the centre of London. It's really inspiring for me out here. I can draw charcoal, black and white, or I'll draw colour. I've been recording this particular spot and Wilderness Island now for the last kind of year, in a combination of lots of different sketchbooks, which I shall show you now. This is the sketchbook I've been using over the last year, 2 years. This only took about 3 months to do, and it's called Lost in the Wilderness. It started really with a large charcoal drawing of Bellington Park, and it went on from there really. I started with Bellington Park and then came here. This is very, very early spring, really kind of winter, when the blossoms are just starting to come out. And you can see really my work is about mark making, really. But I moved on to Oaks Park, Bellington Park. This is Wilderness Island. And I'm working really with lots of different types of charcoal, which I'll show you in a sec. But you can see the larger kind of panoramic. This is when the cold weather hit last year. Blossoms started to come out, and then we sort of fast forward through really throughout the whole season. Working, as I said, with lots of different types of charcoal, small bits, large bits. Some of these charcoals were found on burnt trees. I'm using natural chalk as well, really. What I'll do is I'll fast forward in a sec, but you can see how large these sketches are, and they go throughout the whole season. That's the back of Honeywood in Carshalton with the big London plane tree, and then we've got Nonsuch Park. These two were done on the same day over the space of an hour or so. So if I now bring in my colour work, this is of Brownsea Island, but then we go back to Carshalton again. With colour, I'm actually becoming more and more abstract, I suppose, really. It's hard to really see the colours in some of these. This actually is this scene here. This was when it was becoming very light in the evening, with the sun setting and the sunsets over there, really. So that's my kind of work at the moment. What I'll do now is I'll show you, this is my drawing bag, and I'll just show you the charcoals I use. They're big, and the chalks I use. So this is Unison Colour. They're very, very large charcoal. It's very, very large pastels. The pastels I'm using to make these are from Jackson's in London. I've got a box of Rembrandt, and then I've got a box of these Unison, which are absolutely gorgeous colours. You can really, really bring out the colour with these. And also, because they're so fat, I can produce some much larger work with them as well. But you can go large or small with them, really. They're gorgeous and they're very, very soft. but the colour transfer on them is stunning. And as for the larger charcoals, I'm using a combination of lots of different types of charcoal, which I shall pour out onto this page here for you. So these are really what I'm using. So you can see it's just about mark making. Lots and lots of different types of marks. I've got the old trusty smudge stick and rubber. This is pressed charcoal, graphite sticks, but these are bought, but some of these are just naturally sourced straight from a burnt tree. And then we've got chalks from around this area, and also from the needles in the Isle of Wight. I suppose one of the most successful pieces, or I say the most successful piece, is probably this one here, which is a very, very large charcoal, and it's of the scene you see in front of you, looking round to there from the bridge, which is just round there. This took a couple of hours, and it was over a summer's day like today, which is very, very hot. And I was trying to really get the reflections in the water, but also that feeling of kind of gentle abstraction as well, which is appearing in a lot of my work now, and you'll see that in my most recent work, I suppose, a kind of a abstraction coming. I'm hopefully going to attach a time lapse to this video. You can see in the time lapse of this video how some of these pieces are created. It's all about mark making, and that's the most important thing. So with this time lapse, you can see that what I'm doing is I'm creating marks the whole time, but I'm constantly looking. Sometimes it's blind drawing, so not looking at the paper at all. It's looking straight at what you're doing and just drawing your reaction to it. And sometimes it's all about just making a line and enjoying it. So yeah, so that's my studio tour. I hope you have enjoyed it, and it gives you some kind of insight into who I am as an artist and how I create some of my work. You can follow me at nealvaughan.com, and also you can see some videos of how I create my work on Carshalton Artist as well. I've done some time lapse of some of the larger charcoals, and I'm also going to be doing some workshops in live on YouTube to show just an hour's worth of drawing, really. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me in my studio, and I look forward to seeing you either on my website or one of my workshops, Neal Vaughan's Art Club. And thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye.